Have you ever wondered, can my body actually heal itself, clean itself out, and renew itself without medicine or modern machines? It might sound like science fiction, but the truth is, your body already has this incredible ability. That process is called autophagy, which means self-eating. Imagine this. Inside your body are billions of cells. Every day, they work tirelessly, producing energy, helping you think, move, laugh, and live. But just like any machine, cells also create waste. Broken proteins, worn-out organelles, and even abnormal cells that could eventually turn into disease. If this cellular trash isn't cleaned up, it builds up inside you, making you feel tired, fueling inflammation, and even paving the way for chronic illnesses. So who does the cleanup? Your body itself. When autophagy is switched on, your body eats the old and damaged parts, recycling them into energy and raw materials for new cells. In other words, your body cleans and rejuvenates itself from the inside out. But here's the catch. This process doesn't work at its best if you're eating constantly. When you eat all day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, even late-night meals, your body is always busy digesting and storing food. It never has time to start housekeeping. So how do you flip the switch for autophagy? The answer is simpler than you might think. Intermittent fasting. Now, intermittent fasting does not mean starving yourself or punishing your body. It simply means giving yourself a window of time without food, usually 12 to 16 hours, so the body has the break it needs. And it's during that break that your body finally has the freedom to turn on its cleanup system, autophagy. I'm Dr. Kela. In today's video, we'll explore what autophagy really is and why it can protect you from aging and disease, how intermittent fasting works, and how it may support blood pressure, heart health, and even cancer prevention. Safety recommendations for different groups, especially older adults and those with chronic conditions, and most importantly, a simple and safe roadmap you can start right away without feeling drained or giving up halfway. Stay with me until the end of this video because I'll be sharing a 7-day starter plan that will help you try intermittent fasting in a safe and easy way. And who knows, this might be the greatest gift you ever give your health. Your body has the power to renew itself. You just have to give it the chance to begin. Before we dive into intermittent fasting, we first need to understand autophagy, a crucial process that scientists around the world are paying close attention to. The word autophagy comes from Greek. Auto means self, and phagy means to eat. In simple terms, it's the body's way of eating itself. That may sound strange, but in fact, it's a vital survival mechanism. Why would the body need to eat itself? Think of the human body as a vast city, with trillions of factories, your cells working non-stop. Every day, they produce energy, hormones, antibodies. But like every factory, they also create waste, damaged proteins, old organelles that no longer work well, and even abnormal cells that could eventually turn cancerous. Without a cleanup crew, the city would drown in garbage. And that's exactly what autophagy does. It sweeps away cellular junk, breaks down faulty parts, and recycles them into energy or raw materials for new, healthy cells. This is why autophagy is often called the key to longevity. It cleans the body by removing damaged cells, allowing healthy ones to work more efficiently. It lowers chronic inflammation, which is at the root of many diseases such as heart problems, diabetes, and Alzheimer's. It helps prevent cancer by dealing with abnormal cells early, before they can form tumors. And it rejuvenates the body, since constant cellular renewal makes you feel more energetic and strengthens the immune system. Science backs this up. In 2016, scientist Yoshinori Osumi received the Nobel Prize in Medicine for his discovery of autophagy, a breakthrough that showed the world how the body self-cleanses and why this process is essential for health and longevity. But here's the problem in modern life. We eat too often, too many meals, constant snacking, even late at night. When the body is always busy digesting new food, it never has time to switch on cleanup mode. The result is that cellular waste builds up, fueling inflammation, speeding up aging, and raising the risk of disease. The solution is simple but powerful. Give your body a break. When you stop eating for a while, your body can finally say, "No new food to process. Now I can clean up." Autophagy is not magic. It's your body's silent janitor, always ready to clear out the trash and renew you if you give it the chance. Now that you see how important autophagy is, the next question is, how do we switch it on? The answer is surprisingly simple. Intermittent fasting. Why does fasting activate autophagy? Normally, when you eat all day long, breakfast, lunch, dinner, plus snacks, your body is constantly digesting and storing energy. When insulin, the hormone that moves sugar from your blood into the cells, stays high because of nonstop eating, your body remains in storage mode. It doesn't need to use reserves, and it doesn't trigger cleanup. But when you fast for 12 to 16 hours, insulin levels drop. The body shifts into use what's in storage mode. It starts burning fat for energy, and once food energy runs out, the body begins cleaning house, breaking down damaged cell parts to recycle into energy. This is when autophagy becomes most active. Think of your body like a kitchen. If you are always cooking, the kitchen stays messy and no one has time to clean. But if you stop cooking for a while, the kitchen closes and the cleaning crew can finally get to work. Autophagy usually begins after about 12 hours of fasting. It becomes stronger between 16 and 24 hours. For older adults or people with health conditions, even 12 to 14 hours is enough to activate cleanup without exhausting the body. There are also important precautions. Healthy adults can start with a 12-hour fast, then gradually extend to 14 or 16 hours if it feels comfortable. Older adults with heart disease, diabetes, or high blood pressure should consult their doctor first, since fasting can affect medications and blood sugar. And people who are underweight, malnourished, or seriously ill should not fast because their bodies need continuous energy to heal. Intermittent fasting is not about starving yourself. It's about giving your body a rest so it can finally begin its essential housekeeping work. When people hear about intermittent fasting, the first questions that often come up are, is it really good for me? Is it safe for older adults? The answer is yes, but only if you do it correctly. The benefits of intermittent fasting, when practiced the right way, can be remarkable. It helps reduce inflammation and gives the body a chance to clean itself. Fasting activates autophagy, the process where the body removes damaged proteins, old cells, and accumulated waste. This lowers inflammation, which is the root cause of many chronic illnesses, such as diabetes, heart disease, and Alzheimer's. It can also improve health markers. Research has shown that intermittent fasting may help lower blood pressure slightly, improve blood sugar control, and reduce bad cholesterol. For those who are overweight, it can reduce visceral fat, the most dangerous type of fat for the heart. Another potential benefit is cancer prevention. Autophagy acts like a natural defense system, clearing out abnormal cells before they develop into tumors. It's not a guarantee, but it is a built-in layer of protection. And because the body is constantly replacing old cells with new ones, many people who fast correctly feel more energetic, notice brighter skin, and enjoy deeper sleep. But if done the wrong way, fasting carries risks. It can cause low blood sugar, especially in people with diabetes who use insulin or strong medication. It may lead to fatigue, dizziness, or poor concentration if fasting is too long or combined with an unbalanced diet. It can also cause nutrient deficiencies if you don't eat enough protein, vitamins, and minerals during your eating window. In some cases, extreme fasting can even trigger disordered eating patterns. The most important conclusion is this: intermittent fasting is not a contest to see who can go the longest without food. It is simply a way of adjusting your eating habits so the body has time to rest and activate its cleanup process. Done right, you benefit. Done wrong, you harm yourself. Think of it like a sharp knife. Used properly, it can cut away disease. Used carelessly, it can cause injury. So who should try intermittent fasting? Healthy older adults who are not underweight and do not have serious illness can start safely with a 12 to 14-hour window. For example, finish dinner at 6 p.m. and eat breakfast the next morning at 8 a.m. And people who are slightly overweight or those looking to manage blood pressure or blood sugar may also benefit. Fasting helps reduce visceral fat and stabilizes key health markers, though it must be paired with a healthy diet. And those who want to improve eating habits, like breaking the pattern of late-night snacking or irregular meal times, may find fasting helpful in restoring a natural rhythm. On the other hand, there are groups who should avoid or approach fasting with caution. Those who are seriously ill, malnourished, or very underweight need steady nutrition to recover. People with diabetes on insulin or strong medication should never fast without medical supervision. Those undergoing cancer treatment or recovering from surgery require full nourishment for healing, and anyone with a history of eating disorders should avoid fasting as it can trigger unhealthy behaviors. My advice is simple. If you are healthy, start gently with 12 hours and do not jump immediately to 16 or 18 hours. If you have a chronic condition, always consult your doctor first, and if you fall into the not recommended group, focus on eating a balanced, nourishing diet instead of forcing yourself to fast. Not everyone needs intermittent fasting, but everyone should understand their body and make the right choice. Many people, after hearing about intermittent fasting, rush to try it, and then give up just a few days later. The reasons? Feeling too hungry, too tired, or doing it the wrong way. For intermittent fasting to truly work, you need to start slowly, keep it safe, and most importantly, listen to your body. The first step is to choose a schedule that feels comfortable for you. For older adults, the easiest way is to have an early dinner and a slightly later breakfast. For example, have dinner at 6 p.m., eat nothing afterward, and then breakfast at 8 a.m. the next day. That's already a 14-hour fast without feeling extreme. In fact, you already fast naturally overnight while sleeping. All you need is an extra hour or two before bed and after waking up. Begin with 12 hours, then increase gradually. Days 1 to 3. Fast for 12 hours. For example, dinner at 7 p.m. and breakfast at 7 a.m. Days 4 to 6. If you feel comfortable, extend to 13 or 14 hours. After the first week, you can move to 14 to 16 hours if your body tolerates it. There's no need to jump straight to 18 or 20 hours. During your eating window, focus on quality meals, plenty of vegetables, fruits, healthy protein from fish, eggs or beans, and whole grains. Cut down on processed foods, sugar, and fried snacks. Remember, fasting isn't about starving, it's about eating smarter. During fasting hours, stay hydrated. Water, warm water, and unsweetened herbal tea are all fine. Sip small amounts throughout the day to avoid dehydration. Avoid sodas and sugary drinks. They will break your fast. Always listen to your body. If you feel dizzy, shaky, your heart races, or you're completely drained, eat something right away. Don't force yourself. Intermittent fasting isn't a test of willpower. It's about finding balance between eating and resting. If you have health conditions such as diabetes, high blood pressure, or heart disease, or if you're on daily medications, consult your doctor before starting. Think of starting intermittent fasting like learning to drive a car. Go slow, stay safe, stay in control, rather than flooring the gas pedal on your very first try. So how can you start in the easiest way? Here's a gentle 7-day plan that helps your body adapt, especially suited for older adults. Days 1 to 2. Begin with a 12-hour fast. Dinner at 7 p.m. Breakfast at 7 no snacks after dinner, only water or herbal tea. The goal is for your body to recognize a longer overnight rest. Days 3 to 4. Extend to 13 hours. Dinner at 6:30 p.m. Breakfast at 7:30 am. Pay attention to how you feel in the morning. If you're only a little hungry, but still clear-headed, it's a good sign your body is adjusting. Days 5 and 6. Move to 14 hours. Dinner at 6 p.m. Breakfast at 8 a.m. This is the stage where many people notice they sleep better and feel lighter. Day 7. Try 15 hours if it feels comfortable. Dinner at 6 p.m. Breakfast at 9 a.m. For older adults, even 12-14 hours is enough to activate autophagy, the body's natural self-cleaning system. A few tips to make it easier. Drink a glass of warm water right after waking up. It helps calm morning hunger. Keep yourself lightly busy in the morning. Take a walk, read, or listen to music to take your mind off food. And don't start fasting on a day when you have heavy work or a medical appointment. Choose a relaxed week instead. And remember, this is not a competition. There's no need to fast longer than 16 hours. If you feel too tired, experience low blood sugar, or dizziness, simply go back to your earlier schedule. It's completely fine. 7 days won't make you a professional faster, but it will help you understand your body better and give it the chance to begin its natural cleaning process. Autophagy, the body's self-cleaning mechanism, is a gift built into you from birth. Intermittent fasting is not some distant miracle. It's simply a way to give your body the rest it needs to cleanse, repair, and renew. But remember, intermittent fasting is not for everyone. Start gently, listen to your body, and if you have chronic conditions, ask your doctor before trying. I'm Dr. Kela, and I believe health doesn't come from a single trick, but from small, safe habits practiced consistently every day. Today, learning about and trying intermittent fasting might just be the first step toward a healthier body, a younger heart, and a more energetic future. Before we finish, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever tried intermittent fasting? Are you willing to try a gentle 12 to 14 hour fast to give your body a chance to clean itself? Would you like me to make a video specifically for people with diabetes, high blood pressure, or for frail older adults? Leave your comments below with your thoughts, questions, or experiences. I'll read and respond because Your Health, My Happiness is not just a YouTube channel. It's a community for people who truly care about their health. If you found this video helpful, click like so YouTube knows this is content worth sharing. Hit subscribe so you won't miss any of my future health videos. Share it with your friends and family. You might just be giving them the opportunity to start their own health journey. Thank you so much for staying with me until the end. I'm Dr. Kela. See you in the next video. Stay healthy, stay joyful, and keep giving your body the chance to renew itself every day.